They approached the figure cautiously, mindful of the shimmering barrier of light that surrounded Ravenswood like a protective cloak. As the guardians of Ravenswood drew closer to the shadowy figure, its form began to waver like smoke in the wind. The air around them grew heavy with anticipation, every sense attuned to the unfolding drama. "I have come seeking the truth," the figure intoned, its voice echoing with a haunting resonance. "The truth that lies hidden within Ravenswood's ancient walls." Mira, her gaze unwavering, spoke with a voice tempered by resolve. "What truth do you seek?" she asked, her words cutting through the stillness of the night. The figure hesitated for a moment, as if weighing its words carefully. "I seek the knowledge that will reveal the balance of light and darkness," it replied cryptically. "Ravenswood holds secrets that must be unveiled." The guardians exchanged meaningful glances, sensing that the shadow's arrival marked a pivotal moment in Ravenswood's history. They knew they needed to tread carefully, for the prophecy had warned of trials that would test their wisdom and courage. "Knowledge is a double-edged sword," Professor Hartwell mused, his brow furrowed in deep thought. "It can illuminate the path forward or cast shadows of doubt." Mira nodded in agreement. "If Ravenswood holds the answers we seek, we must approach its secrets with reverence and caution." With a shared determination, the guardians and the shadowy figure engaged in a dialogue that spanned hours. They discussed ancient prophecies, forgotten rituals, and the delicate balance between light and darkness that governed the supernatural realm. As the night wore on, revelations began to surface like ripples on a pond. The shadowy figure spoke of ancient conflicts and hidden agendas, weaving a tapestry of intrigue and mystery that stretched back centuries. "It is said that Ravenswood's ley lines are a conduit for cosmic energies," the figure revealed, its voice echoing with solemnity. "They hold the key to unlocking the house's true potential." Mira listened intently, her mind racing with possibilities. "If we can harness the ley line's power, we may strengthen Ravenswood's defenses and uncover new avenues of knowledge." Alex, ever the strategist, contemplated the figure's words. "But we must proceed with caution," he warned. "The balance of power within Ravenswood is delicate. We cannot afford to upset it." As dawn broke over Ravenswood's ancient trees, a pact was forged between the guardians and the shadowy figure. They agreed to work together to unlock the house's hidden truths and protect its legacy from those who sought to exploit its power. "We are bound by our commitment to Ravenswood," Lily declared, her voice resonating with conviction. "Together, we will ensure its protection and preserve its ancient wisdom." The shadowy figure nodded solemnly, its form flickering like candlelight in the morning breeze. "The path forward is fraught with challenges," it acknowledged. "But united, we can overcome any obstacle." With a shared sense of purpose, the guardians and the shadowy figure turned their attention to Ravenswood's future. They knew that the trials ahead would test their resolve and challenge their beliefs. But they were prepared to face whatever lay ahead, confident in their bond and their commitment to the legendary house that had become their home. And as Ravenswood embraced the dawn of a new day, its story continued to unfold, a tale of mystery, magic, and the enduring power of unity in the face of darkness. With the pact forged and a new understanding between the guardians and the shadowy figure, Ravenswood entered a period of intense exploration and discovery. Mira, Alex, Lily, and Professor Hartwell delved deeper into the house's archives, unraveling ancient texts and deciphering cryptic symbols that hinted at untold secrets. Under the guidance of the shadowy figure, who revealed itself as a being of ancient wisdom and neutrality in the cosmic balance, they explored forgotten chambers and hidden passages within Ravenswood. Each discovery unveiled a layer of the house's history, shedding light on its role as a nexus of supernatural energies. "We are uncovering truths that have been concealed for centuries," Mira remarked one evening, her eyes alight with excitement as she studied a newly unearthed manuscript. Ravenswood's significance extends far beyond what we imagined. As they venture deeper into Ravenswood's mysteries, the team focused their efforts on harnessing the power of the ley lines. With the shadowy figure's guidance, they conducted rituals and experiments to amplify the house's protective wards and strengthen its connection to the supernatural realm. The ley lines are a conduit for cosmic energies, Professor Hartwell explained during a gathering in the library. By aligning Ravenswood with these lines, we can tap into a reservoir of power that transcends time and space. Lily, her bond with Ravenswood deepening with each passing day, embraced the challenge with unwavering determination. "We must use this power responsibly," she urged, her voice echoing through the hallowed halls. Ravenswood's legacy is at stake. Under the light of a full moon, the guardians and the shadowy figure gathered in the ancient garden behind Ravenswood. They had prepared meticulously for the ritual of ascendance, a ceremony that would elevate Ravenswood's protective wards to new heights and unlock its hidden potential. "We stand at the threshold of greatness," Alex declared, his gaze sweeping over the ley lines' intricate patterns etched into the earth. "Tonight, we honor Ravenswood's legacy and safeguard its future." The team encircled the central altar, where ancient symbols glowed faintly in the moonlight. They held hands and closed their eyes, channeling their energy into the ritual with a unity that transcended words. As the incantations echoed through the night, a surge of energy rippled through Ravenswood's grounds. The ley lines responded, their energies converging upon the house like a torrential wave. The air crackled with raw power, and the protective wards shimmered with newfound strength. "We are one with Ravenswood," Mira whispered, her voice a thread in the tapestry of magic woven around them. "United in purpose, bound by our commitment to protect this sacred place." The shadowy figure, its form radiant with ethereal light, joined their circle, its presence a stabilizing force amidst the rising tide of energy. Together, they forged a barrier of light that enveloped Ravenswood, weaving threads of cosmic power into its very essence. As dawn broke over Ravenswood's ancient trees, the guardians and the shadowy figure stood in silent reverence. The ritual of ascendance had succeeded beyond their wildest expectations, fortifying the house's defenses and unlocking its hidden potential. "We have achieved something remarkable," Professor Hartwell remarked, his voice filled with awe as he surveyed the radiant barrier that encircled Ravenswood. "The ley lines have bestowed upon us a gift of immeasurable power." Lily smiled, her heart brimming with pride. "Ravenswood's legacy is secure," she declared, her gaze lingering on the ancient house that had become their sanctuary and their charge. And as the sun bathed Ravenswood in golden light, casting long shadows across its grounds, the guardians and their enigmatic ally knew that their journey was far from over. Together, they would continue to unravel the house's mysteries, protect its legacy, and confront the challenges that lay ahead with courage and unity. For Ravenswood, guided by the power of ley lines and the bond between its guardians, was destined to shine as a beacon of supernatural knowledge and protection for generations to come. In the wake of the ritual of ascendance, Ravenswood hummed with a newfound energy that resonated through its halls and gardens. The protective barrier, infused with the power of ley lines, shimmered with a radiant glow that seemed to ward off even the darkest shadows. Mira, Alex, Lily, and Professor Hartwell continued their exploration of Ravenswood's mysteries with renewed vigor. They uncovered ancient artifacts imbued with mystical properties, deciphered forgotten glyphs that adorned the walls, and pieced together fragments of prophecies that hinted at future trials and triumphs. "It's as if Ravenswood is awakening," Mira remarked one evening, her fingers tracing patterns on an ancient tapestry. "Each discovery brings us closer to understanding its true nature." Professor Hartwell nodded thoughtfully. "The ley lines have granted us access to a wealth of knowledge," he observed. "But we must remain vigilant. Not all who seek Ravenswood's secrets have pure intentions." As Ravenswood's reputation grew, so too did the interest of those who sought to exploit its power for their own gain. Rumors spread of shadowy figures lurking at the edges of the estate, their motives shrouded in mystery and deception. "We must be cautious," Alex warned during a meeting in the library. "The prophecy spoke of trials that would test our resolve. We cannot afford to underestimate our adversaries." Lily, her gaze steady and unwavering, nodded in agreement. "Ravenswood's legacy is our responsibility," she declared, her voice echoing with determination. "We must protect it at all costs." With a shared sense of purpose, the Guardians of Ravenswood bolstered its defenses and intensified their efforts to uncover the truth behind the shadows that threatened their sanctuary. As days turned into weeks, Ravenswood faced a series of trials that tested its guardians' wisdom, courage, and unity. Intruders attempted to breach the house's defenses, drawn by whispers of untold treasures and ancient power. "We cannot allow Ravenswood to fall into the wrong hands," Mira insisted, her voice filled with resolve as she coordinated patrols and security measures. Professor Hartwell, ever the strategist, devised intricate traps and protective wards to deter would-be intruders. "The ley lines are our greatest asset," he reminded the team during a tense confrontation with a group of treasure hunters. "But they must be safeguarded." Lily, her connection to Ravenswood deepened by years of guardianship, stood at the forefront of the defense, her presence a beacon of strength and determination. "We will not falter," she vowed, her voice carrying across Ravenswood's grounds like a clarion call. "Ravenswood's legacy is worth protecting." Amidst the turmoil, the Guardians received a cryptic message from an enigmatic organization known as the Shadow Council. The Council claimed to possess ancient knowledge that could unlock Ravenswood's full potential, but their intentions remained veiled in shadow. "We must proceed with caution," Professor Hartwell cautioned, his brow furrowed with concern. "The Shadow Council's agenda is unclear. We cannot trust them blindly." Mira, ever the seeker of truth, pondered the implications. "If there is knowledge that could benefit Ravenswood, we cannot ignore it," she mused, her mind racing with possibilities. Lily, her instincts sharpened by years of guardianship, weighed the risks and rewards. "We must tread carefully," she advised, her voice steady and resolute. "Ravenswood's future hangs in the balance." With a mixture of apprehension and curiosity, the Guardians prepared to engage with the Shadow Council, knowing that their alliance could tip the scales of fate for Ravenswood and its ancient legacy. Under the cover of night, the Guardians met with representatives of the Shadow Council in a secluded chamber deep within Ravenswood's labyrinthine corridors. The council members, cloaked in darkness and secrecy, spoke of ancient prophecies and arcane rituals that promised to unlock Ravenswood's hidden potential. "We share a common goal," the council leader intoned, their voice echoing with authority. "To preserve the balance between light and darkness, and to safeguard the ancient wisdom that resides within Ravenswood." Mira, Alex, Lily, and Professor Hartwell exchanged wary glances, their minds racing with questions and uncertainties. Could the Shadow Council be trusted? Were their intentions truly aligned with Ravenswood's best interests? "We seek knowledge that can benefit Ravenswood," Lily stated firmly, her gaze piercing through the shadows. "But we will not compromise its safety or integrity." The council members nodded in solemn agreement, their expressions unreadable in the dim candlelight. "The path forward is fraught with challenges," they acknowledged. "But united, we can unlock Ravenswood's true potential and protect its legacy for generations to come." As Ravenswood stood at the crossroads of ancient prophecies and modern ambitions, its guardians prepared to navigate a future filled with uncertainty and possibility. The alliance with the Shadow Council offered new avenues of exploration and discovery, but also posed risks that could jeopardize everything they held dear. "We must remain vigilant," Professor Hartwell cautioned, his voice a steady reminder amidst the swirling currents of intrigue and mystery. Mira, her thirst for knowledge undiminished, vowed to uncover the truth behind Ravenswood's enigmatic past and uncertain future. "There are still secrets waiting to be revealed," she declared, her eyes alight with determination. Lily, ever the protector of Ravenswood's legacy, stood resolute in the face of challenges yet to come. "We will face whatever trials await us," she proclaimed, her voice echoing with unwavering courage. And as Ravenswood embraced the dawn of a new era, its guardians united in purpose and bound by their commitment to protect its ancient legacy, they knew that the journey ahead would be their greatest adventure yet. In the days that followed the alliance with the Shadow Council, Ravenswood buzzed with renewed activity and purpose. Mira, Alex, Lily, and Professor Hartwell delved deeper into the Council's cryptic teachings, unraveling ancient texts and deciphering complex rituals that promised to unlock new dimensions of Ravenswood's mystical potential. "We're on the brink of a breakthrough," Mira remarked one evening, her eyes alight with excitement as she pored over a newly translated manuscript. "These teachings could reveal truths that have been hidden for centuries." Alex nodded in agreement, his mind buzzing with theories and possibilities. "The Council's knowledge spans millennia," he observed. "If we can harness even a fraction of it, Ravenswood's defenses will be impenetrable." Lily, her connection to Ravenswood deepened by years of guardianship, embraced the challenge with unwavering determination. "But we must proceed with caution," she cautioned, her voice a steady anchor amidst the rising tide of anticipation. "Not all knowledge is meant to be wielded." As the Guardians delved deeper into the Council's teachings, they encountered challenges that tested their understanding of the delicate balance between light and darkness. Ancient rituals required precise execution, their outcomes influenced by the intentions and motivations of those who performed them. "We must remain true to our purpose," Professor Hartwell reminded the team during a tense ritual that demanded unwavering focus and discipline. "Ravenswood's legacy depends on our ability to maintain balance." Mira, her mind a whirlwind of calculations and hypotheses, adjusted their approach with meticulous care. "Each ritual shapes Ravenswood's destiny," she mused, her voice tinged with both excitement and caution. And as the Guardians navigated the intricate web of ancient prophecies and arcane rituals, they knew that their choices would shape Ravenswood's future in ways they could only begin to comprehend. Amidst their exploration of the Shadow Council's teachings, the Guardians uncovered layers of secrecy that shrouded the Council's true intentions. Whispers of hidden agendas and shadowy alliances echoed through Ravenswood's corridors, casting doubt on the Council's professed commitment to preserving the balance. "We must tread carefully," Alex warned one evening, his brow furrowed with concern as he studied a series of coded messages intercepted from Council members. "The Council's motivations may not align with Ravenswood's best interests." Lily, ever the guardian of Ravenswood's legacy, contemplated their next move with a mixture of apprehension and determination. "We cannot afford to be misled," she declared, her voice firm and resolute. With their bond tested by uncertainty and intrigue, Mira, Alex, Lily, and Professor Hartwell resolved to uncover the truth behind the Council's veiled intentions and protect Ravenswood from those who sought to exploit its power. As tensions mounted within Ravenswood, the Guardians received a summons from the Shadow Council to attend a gathering of unprecedented importance. They assembled in a cavernous chamber deep within the house, where Council members awaited them in a circle of flickering torches. "The time has come to reveal our true purpose," the Council leader announced, their voice echoing through the chamber with a chilling finality. Mira, Alex, Lily, and Professor Hartwell exchanged wary glances, their senses attuned to the undercurrent of tension that permeated the air. They knew that the Council's revelations could alter the course of Ravenswood's destiny forever. "We have sought to harness Ravenswood's power for the greater good," the Council leader continued, their gaze unwavering as they addressed the Guardians. But our methods have been questioned, and our allegiances tested. As the council leader spoke, a veil of secrecy was lifted, revealing a complex tapestry of alliances and betrayals that span centuries. Ravenswood, it seemed, had become a pawn in a larger game of power and manipulation, one that threatened to unravel everything the Guardians held dear. We believed that Ravenswood held the key to preserving the cosmic balance, the council leader confessed, their voice tinged with regret. But our actions have led to distrust and division. Mira, her heart heavy with the weight of revelations, stepped forward with a mixture of resolve and disappointment. Ravenswood's legacy is not a tool to be wielded, she stated firmly, her words echoing through the chamber. Alex, his mind racing with strategies and contingencies, contemplated their next move with a keen sense of urgency. We must protect Ravenswood from those who seek to exploit its power, he declared, his voice a clarion call to action. And as the Guardians of Ravenswood confronted the truth behind the Shadow Council's machinations, they knew that their journey was far from over. United by their commitment to safeguard Ravenswood's ancient legacy, they prepared to face the trials and tribulations that lay ahead with courage, unity, and unwavering determination. As tensions reached their zenith within Ravenswood's ancient chambers, the council leader bowed their head in acknowledgement of the Guardian's steadfast resolve. We have strayed from our path, they admitted, their voice a whisper against the backdrop of torchlight. But we seek redemption and a chance to right our wrongs. Mira, Alex, Lily, and Professor Hartwell exchanged glances, their expressions a mix of wariness and cautious hope. They understood the gravity of the council's confession and the opportunity it presented to forge a new understanding. We must ensure Ravenswood's safety above all else, Lily asserted, her voice steady despite the turmoil in her heart. The council's redemption hinges on their commitment to our cause. With a shared nod, the Guardians and the council embarked on a journey of reconciliation and renewed purpose. Together, they vowed to protect Ravenswood from external threats and internal discord, guided by the principles of trust and unity. In the days that followed, the alliance between Ravenswood's Guardians and the Shadow Council deepened. They worked side by side to fortify the house's defenses and unravel the remaining mysteries that lay hidden within its labyrinthine corridors. We have much to learn from each other, Professor Hartwell remarked one evening, his voice filled with admiration as he studied a newly discovered artifact with council members. Ravenswood's legacy is enriched by our collaboration. Mira nodded in agreement, her mind racing with possibilities. Together, we can uncover truths that have eluded us for centuries, she declared, her voice echoing through the library's quiet solitude. Alex, ever the strategist, devised plans to integrate the council's knowledge with Ravenswood's protective wards. Our combined efforts will ensure that Ravenswood remains a bastion of wisdom and protection, he stated with conviction. Despite their renewed alliance, the Guardians remained vigilant against lingering doubts and uncertainties. They encountered trials of trust and loyalty as they navigated the intricate web of alliances and rivalries that surrounded Ravenswood. We must tread carefully, Lily cautioned during a meeting to discuss a proposed alliance with a neighboring supernatural enclave. Not everyone shares our commitment to Ravenswood's preservation. Mira, her intuition honed by years of unraveling ancient mysteries, scrutinized potential allies with a discerning eye. Our alliances must be forged with those who share our values and respect Ravenswood's sanctity, she insisted, her voice a beacon of wisdom amidst the tumultuous negotiations. And as the Guardians confronted challenges that tested their unity, they reaffirmed their dedication to Ravenswood's legacy and the bonds that held them together in times of uncertainty. As the seasons turned and Ravenswood's Guardians and the Shadow Council deepened their alliance, whispers of an ancient prophecy resurfaced. It spoke of a time when Ravenswood would face its greatest trial, a test of courage and resilience that would determine its fate for generations to come. We cannot ignore the prophecy's warning, Professor Hartwell reminded the team during a gathering in the ancient garden. It foretells challenges that will test our resolve and reshape Ravenswood's destiny. Mira, her gaze fixed on the distant horizon where storm clouds gathered ominously, pondered the implications of the prophecy. "We must be prepared," she urged, her voice tinged with a mixture of determination and apprehension. Alex, his mind already devising strategies to fortify Ravenswood's defenses, nodded in agreement. "Our preparations must be thorough and unwavering," he declared, his voice a rallying cry to action. As the days grew shorter and the shadows lengthened over Ravenswood's ancient grounds, a sense of foreboding settled upon the house and its guardians. They sensed the approach of a storm that would test their unity and courage like never before. "We stand on the brink of destiny," Lily declared one evening, her voice steady despite the uncertainty that loomed on the horizon. "Ravenswood's legacy is our charge, and we will protect it with everything we have." The Guardians and the Shadow Council redoubled their efforts, strengthening Ravenswood's defenses and deepening their understanding of the ancient prophecies that guided their path. They knew that the storm would demand sacrifices and courage, but they were prepared to face whatever trials awaited them. As the storm finally broke over Ravenswood's ancient trees, forces gathered on its borders, dark entities drawn by rumors of untold power and ancient artifacts concealed within its walls. The Guardians and the Shadow Council stood united, their resolve unyielding as they prepared to defend the house against an onslaught of supernatural adversaries. "The time has come to prove our commitment," Mira declared, her voice carrying across the battlefield where shadows danced with malevolent intent. Alex, his sword gleaming in the moonlight as he stood at the forefront of Ravenswood's defenders, nodded in agreement. "We will not falter," he vowed, his eyes blazing with determination. The battle raged with ferocity and intensity, spells colliding in bursts of light and darkness that illuminated the night sky. The Guardians and their newfound allies fought with courage and unity, their hearts aligned with Ravenswood's ancient legacy. Through sheer determination and unwavering resolve, Ravenswood's Guardians and the Shadow Council emerged victorious from the battle that had tested their courage and unity. The dark forces that had sought to exploit the house's power were driven back, their ambitions thwarted by the combined strength of those who stood in their way. "We have defended Ravenswood's legacy," Lily proclaimed, her voice ringing with pride as she surveyed the battlefield strewn with remnants of the vanquished. Mira, her heart lifted by the triumph of their alliance, turned to the council members with gratitude. "Together, we have proven that Ravenswood's strength lies not only in its defenses but in the unity of those who protect it," she acknowledged. And as Ravenswood basked in the glow of victory, its Guardians and the Shadow Council knew that their alliance had forged a bond that transcended ancient rivalries and hidden agendas. They stood united in their commitment to safeguarding Ravenswood's legacy for generations to come. In the aftermath of the battle, Ravenswood's Guardians and the Shadow Council worked tirelessly to restore peace and harmony to its ancient halls. They repaired the damage wrought by the conflict and strengthened the house's defenses against future threats. "We have come through the storm stronger than before," Professor Hartwell remarked, his voice filled with quiet satisfaction as he surveyed the restored library shelves. Mira, her thirst for knowledge undiminished, continued to unravel the remaining mysteries that lingered within Ravenswood's depths. "There is still much to learn," she reflected, her mind already racing ahead to future discoveries. Alex, ever the vigilant protector, patrolled Ravenswood's grounds with a watchful eye. "Our work is never truly done," he acknowledged, his commitment to the house's safety unwavering. Lily, the heart and soul of Ravenswood's Guardians, smiled as she looked out over the tranquil garden where the battle had raged not long ago. "Ravenswood's legacy endures," she declared, her voice a testament to their shared journey of triumph and renewal. And as Ravenswood embraced a new era of peace and prosperity, its Guardians and their allies knew that their story would continue to unfold, a tale of courage, unity, and the enduring power of a legendary house that had become their home.